back to day 3 of the Singapore vlog, and you're watching channel Digipriths. Sounded totally like a radio jockey, but yes, it's around 3 p.m. We're done with all of our official offsite related work and we're headed out to a Commune Kitchen. It's like a team building exercise where we will all learn cooking together. So that's where we're headed to. And Johnny, being the sweetest person, is handing us over all of the Google aprons before we head to the kitchen and cook some yummy, yummy food. The bus ride was super fun. All of us across APAC were just chit-chatting, trying to understand more about each other and building that strong bond. Also, just look at the clouds. Just look at how it looks outside. Half of the time I was just mesmerized by just looking outside of the window. I'm a big time lover for blue skies and white clouds. I just think they're the perfect combination and it's just so lovely to watch. You can also see the sky deck from here, which is nearby the Marina Bay Sands. Let me know in the comment section down below if you are also a big blue sky, white clouds lover. I have a whole host of cloud pictures in my phone gallery. Whenever I see something that pretty, I just capture a picture of it. It makes for amazing phone wallpapers, trust me. I also want to thank the team for planning this offsite so well. It was so much fun. And look, they're saying hi. Hello. First, when I saw this building, I thought it was a high-end hotel. But then later on, my colleagues told me that this is one Shenton. It's a high-end apartment. It almost has 50 floors and 341 apartments. And it has 2 towers. The one you're seeing is the gold-plated glass one and the other side is blue. Finally, we're here at downtown and it's also called the financial heart of Singapore. It houses a lot of headquarters and offices of numerous corporations, and you will find a lot of people very smartly dressed at this place at all times. So I'm assuming it's like the Wall Street of Singapore, you can say. And yeah, it also has a lot of government institutions as well, like the Parliament and Supreme Court of Singapore. We then got down from the bus that brought us from our office space to the downtown gallery mall. You can see my colleague is clicking a picture of me while I was trying to shoot them. Now, would you look at all of these tall buildings? My God, I would find myself giddy if I was at the top of one of them, for sure. We then entered the downtown gallery mall. I think that's what it's called if I'm not wrong. I think malls are pretty straightforward everywhere. It looks just like how it would back in India as well. We're now headed to the second floor where the Commune Kitchen is located, and here's a video of me to remind myself that I am also a part of this vlog. We're now here at our cooking class, which is our team building exercise. So excited. We're just wondering what we are going to be cooking today. Let's jump in, check this place out and see what's cooking. As we all enter in and check out the place, we are welcomed by a very warm host who tells us more about this place. After we got all the instructions, we were divided into 2 main groups. One group that would make desserts and another group that would make main course. And we were divided into 2 groups. I went into the dessert group, of course. I thought that would be easier to make. I've set up this beautiful time lapse from the start till the end of our cooking session. So keep watching while I explain the story behind this. So first the main chef came in and told us how to make both the dishes. The dishes are, first one, tiramisu, yummy. First one is that. The second one is bruschetta. While I'm aware it's not a dessert, but we wanted something for it to go along or have us get started with while we let the tiramisu cool in the fridge. So we made the tiramisu first. The chef explained how we had to do everything. All the ingredients were set in place. We also had like an instruction manual kind of a sheet that we just had to go through in case if we forgot any steps. This is right before we started with our bruschetta. Our host gave us all of the instructions, ingredients and everything that were needed to make this particular dish, and we just got it started. So we got done with our bruschetta after some time and started eating it while the tiramisu was cooling. All of us also waited for the group 2 to finish their main course. We ate that as well, and then after that we headed out for a Singapore city tour. So we all planned to do a walking tour and get closer to Marina Bay. It was right around the corner. We were planning to go out and have dinner there and also check out the light show over there, which was pretty interesting. So while we were walking up there, our Singapore team very graciously offered to show us around. And as usual, we were all very excited for this tour, and we were also finally happy that we get to do all the touristy stuff and go check out all the different places in Singapore. Now I let Crystal take over from here.
Yes! Welcome to everyone. Unofficial tour. We are standing in front of a very iconic building called Lau Pa Sat. Okay. We're standing in front of a very iconic building called Lau Pa Sat. It means Old Market in Hokkien, and this beautifully restored cast iron heritage site was the first site of Singapore's first wet market, and it dates back to over 150 years. Wow! What you see, that's like very old, yeah. So.
Here's a closer look at the One Shenton building. Apparently the first floor is a retail space and it has a lot of convenience store, it has cafes and some restaurants as well. And here we are going around Lau Pa Sat. It's a hawker market where you get really amazing food, and we've had dinner here as well and the food was delicious. We've now reached closer to Marina Bay Sands and the view is spectacular. The sky and the buildings, everything looked so amazing, and there were a lot of live performances as well. So we decided to sit down for some time and just gasp in the view and listen to all of the live performances. After some time it got a bit humid, so we decided to walk into the mall nearby, which had completely centralized AC and it was perfect. So we walked around in here for some time and then again walked out, and we saw this Apple store in between which looked so cool. So we thought, okay, why not just go and check this place out as well. So it appears to be as a floating sphere. So this is Apple Marina Bay Sands first Apple store, which sits directly on water. This store actually offers an uninterrupted 360-degree panoramic view of the city and its spectacular skyline. So this is Apple's third retail location in Singapore, and it is placed at one of the most iconic locations here as well. The sphere structure is one of its kind, and the entire dome structure is fully self-supported all by itself. We then walked out of the store and we were not ready for this. Just look at this. The buildings, the lights, so stunning. Next up, we're ready to watch the light show now. After the light show, we went to say bye to our APAC team, got back to our room, had dinner, and then decided to go around for a walk. Singapore in that way is very safe, and it was very nice to walk around in the night. I learned so much about Singapore while I was here. Got to know that it's not recommended to speak loud, be on phone, or eat while you're traveling in public transportation. Chewing gum is banned, graffiti is banned, you can't litter anywhere, you will be completely fined. With that being said, this is how we ended day 3, and now I'll be taking you on to all of the fun stuff that we did in day 4. Time to check out from this beautiful view. Thank you, Park Alexandra. Done with checking out at this hotel and waiting for the others to get done as well, and then for the second half of today we will be checking into another place called Atelier to stay. It's day 4, a Thursday, and we are off to the Google office, of course, to do some work and get things done. Today is going to be our last day at the Singapore office, so we wanted to make the most out of it. Take pictures wherever needed, go check out the office completely, because the other few days we were busy with the offsite related work, so we wanted to also get a lot of things done with respect to our daily work and also go check out the office completely. Eat food, finish breakfast, lunch, and in evening we do have plans to go out somewhere. Friday and Saturday, we've kept it aside only to travel around and check out the other places here. Here's what I picked up for lunch from the cafeteria directly. Came back down to the workspace and got some things done, sent out some emails, closed out a lot of things. The washrooms here had music playing, which I think is so good, and I think you know why. We thought we'll try this fun session where we were rating snacks from our cafeteria here, and this is one among them.
I'm assuming you're going to give the voiceover, so I'm not giving anything.
It's tangy, it's not spicy.
She's kind enough to give it to the cameraman.
Not spicy.
How many stars you going to give out of 5? Okay.
We then roamed around in office for a little longer before we headed out. We took some really nice pictures all around all of the scenic locations in office and then decided to head out. But before that, don't forget that this video is going to continue because there's a lot of other fun things that we did after this. We then left office and went to check into Atelier, the new place in Chinatown where we will be staying. There are still 2 more days left in Singapore where we will be doing all of the touristy stuff that is going to come up in my next vlog. Until then, take care. Thank you for watching.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a